Welcome to Mastering Success Podcast, where we dive deep into the mindset, the strategies, and habits of high achievers. I'm your host, Jeremy Sanford, keynote speaker and business growth strategist, and I'm on a mission to help you to unlock your full potential. Each episode, we bring you powerful conversations with experts, leaders, and game changers who've mastered success in their respective fields. Last episode, we talked to Philip Greer, and he showed us the keys to becoming an unstoppable leader. He showed us how to obtain 5-star customer service and how to achieve operational excellence. And so when you get a chance, check out that episode. It's truly incredible. But today, we've got a true visionary, a trailblazer on this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest today is the definition of elegance, execution, influence, and resilience. She is the CEO of DL Services, a global marine and cruise industry company specializing in ship design, operational systems, and hospitality infrastructure for some of the world's largest cruise lines. And she has built a career leading at the highest level in the global hospitality and cruise industry, and she has reach across international markets. So beyond the title, she carries a presence that you can't ignore. When you meet her, you will see that she carries a brightness that lights up every room. So without further ado, we welcome to the Mastering Success Podcast, the incredible, the one, the only, Anaïs. How are you today?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for the introduction. I really appreciate it.
Yes, yes. So we're getting ready to have a fantastic conversation. Our audience is comprised of professionals, business professionals, people that want to go to the next level. And so when I think about the work that you are doing and the industry that you're in an industry that's driven by relationships. How important is it to have good relationships and good connections? How important is networking in business?
Me, networking is like the basic to do in business. I would say like the most important in networking is building trust. So it's not going to happen like in one day, hey, like you're just introducing yourself. You need to create connection through like many years. Unfortunately, it's not coming like in 1, 2, or 3 months. Like it's building little by little trust with your customer, but also with people that are not your customer, like can be random people, and how you treat them is the most important to getting there.
Yes, yes. So when you walk in a room with maybe professionals, people that you possibly could do deals with in the future, how do you build trust with them?
I would say it's like also part of confidence. I know like I sounds very shy, and in a way I am, because my appearance is like very like loud, I would say, because I love style, and but when you meet with me, I'm like kind of like like very sweet, and I think it's like more about how people will feel about you. Like you need to be authentic to be persuasive, I think, because the more like people feel that you are yourself, totally yourself, the more you attract people. And the more I build my relationship, the more I have new people in my life that are aligned with me, with my energy.
Hmm.
And I think like that's why like I grow in so many years in this industry by being
Yes,
authentic. Yeah.
yes. Authentic is so important. Now, people that will look you up on social media can see that you are very unique and you're very fashionable. Now, my wife is a very fashionable person. She takes fashion very seriously. So, when you think about meeting people for the first time, how would you describe the importance of how you look and how you present yourself?
It is so much important because unfortunately, like the cover of yourself is your first impression. We judge book by the cover. And for me, yes, you need to put effort, at least when you meet people, to be the best we can be. So for women, I would say like having not like a too loud makeup, but like something natural, and but like a little something, not not no makeup because we can look like more tired than we are. And by the clothes also, like it's important to have a nice style and just of course you cannot show up like too loud in certain event or certain trade show. If it's like part of you, it's great to show it.
I was, I go by a phrase that you dress how you want to be addressed. It is so important how you present yourself. And I think personally, this is just my opinion. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like a lot of deals are made or not made as a result of how you present yourself. So that's why a lot of times, even for me, I find myself in a suit because there's somewhere I'm trying to go, and there's a certain persona that it takes in order to win certain deals. So I think what you said is so very important. And we have to think about that. Like your first impression, you only get one of them. So make it unforgettable, if you will.
Yes, I love that. I couldn't agree more.
Yes. So tell us about your journey. Like everybody's journey starts somewhere. Like when we look at successful people, oftentimes we admire where they are, but it started somewhere. So I would love to hear like how did you get to where you are? What were some of the difficulties that you faced to become the person that you are today?
So, as a woman, I think we are all facing difficulties in any industry. Being a young woman, like I'm not that young anymore, but like at the beginning, I was like really like frustrated. I would say like about like just being there but not really recognized. But it's normal also because when you start, like you need to make your name. And it takes time. It's not going to happen the next day. So I remember I was very frustrated about being in meetings but not really listened. I was more like as an accessory accompanying my boss. With also my dad, because it's a family business that we managed. So this was the most challenging because also being the daughter of my dad, it was challenging because a lot of people like thought that it was the easy way for me to enter in this industry, which is what was right. But
Mhm.
I know that also it gave me the strength because I was really like, let's prove them wrong. Like, let's prove that, okay, I'm the daughter of my dad, but like, if I don't do a good job, I won't stay in the US, like, because
Right.
I need to show that I'm doing like the right thing. So I work very hard.
Mhm.
And in a way, it challenged me. So I'm sure, like, if I was not the daughter of my dad in this business, maybe I would have less succeed because I would have, I don't know, like, because it really drive me to prove everyone that I have my space in this industry behind the family name.
Yes. When you look at success, you've met some incredibly successful people. You're successful yourself. How would you describe success? Like, what does success look like for you?
Success for me is so in a way is not changing how you truly are, like where you belong, knowing where you start from the bottom. And also the most important for me is like to always treat people in a correct way when nobody's watching.
Yeah.
For me, it's the key of success. Like because like often even my friends they say like, oh my god, why are you talking to homeless in the street, like, and for me like I'm really like I can talk with an homeless in the street, but like, and for him to feel or for her to feel like valued, and I will address the same way to a top executive of cruise lines, because like for me is the importance of how you can make your own success is like
Yes.
to be a good person. Success will be like, of course, it's so funny because when I started, like at 25 years old, I was like, oh my God, like success for me was fancy car, money, like, and especially in Miami, like I was attracted by all the luxury, and of course I like it. I
Yeah.
won't lie. I won't lie. But now, like, it's more like, for me, success is like doing the thing that you love and the recognition of people. And also like, I built this life for my kids, like for my, with my husband, like we built this business in the US, and it's for my kids. So this is the success, the definition of success. It's like working hard for my kids to be happy and like having a nice family and enjoy life.
I hope you're enjoying the podcast so far. A quick pause because this might be exactly what you need to hear. Most CEOs don't have a revenue problem. They have a communication problem because your message is not landing to investors, to partners, or even decision makers. What I do is I help CEOs communicate with clarity and authority to scale their businesses and to position themselves to win big opportunities. If you're ready to stop grinding and start scaling, let's talk. You can reach me at jeremy@jeremysanford.com via email, or you can find me on my website, jeremysanford.com. Now, let's get back to the podcast.
Yes.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And we all like nice things, but I guess when you really look at what's most important is family and relationships and being able to, like you said, do for your family and have that legacy and build that legacy. So I love that. That's incredible. Was when you were coming through your journey and even up to this point, were there moments that you doubted yourself? Like, am I going to be able to accomplish this? And if you had those moments, how did you actually push or force through that?
Of course, and I still have some moment of doubts, of course, and I just motivate myself. Like it's funny to say that, but like I'm like, hey, you overcome like worst, so you can really do. You're gonna make it. Like kind of being persuasive with myself first, and I think is the key to also being persuasive with people after, because at the end of the day, it's you. Before I was saying used to say it's you against you, but now I'm more saying like it's you with you, because you against your bad thoughts, oh, I'm not gonna succeed. Oh no, it's gonna be too hard. The fears, and now like it's more the face, like and I truly believe also in God, and I ask Him for help when I'm not feeling well. Like eventually, I will overcome my challenges thanks to him as well.
Wow, I love that. It's so important being able to look to God and ask Him for help and guidance and help me through this. I do that a lot myself. You spoke about faith and you spoke about being able to overcome, be victorious. Imagine if there was a 21-year-old version of yourself and she's listening to this podcast and she's saying, I want to be like her, but there's so much between us. What advice would you give her in terms of, having faith and being able to overcome things? What would you say to her?
I would say there will be like moments that you feel super uh, like challenged and sad, and you will question yourself a lot, but you need to really believe in yourself, like and keep dreaming always more and more, because like it's really by my positivity and the mindset I built that I was able to achieve, and I'm still doing like great thing, and I know like it's not the end. Like keep on putting higher goals and big dreams. You have to believe in yourself and ask also the guidance of God when you feel lost. So yeah, I would say like go girl, you're gonna make it.
Yes, you're definitely going to make it. We are encouraging you today. Don't give up. You can get to the goals and so much more. When I think about you as a leader, you as a CEO of your company, you have people that they do a good job. It's average. The young people call it, they do mid. But then you have the people that overachieve and they accomplish a lot. When you look at those two people, what are some of the things that they do, or maybe some of the disciplines that they have that sets apart the person that you can look at and say that person is going somewhere? What are some of their qualities?
I would say they're not afraid of working more than the average. Yes, definitely, because if you want to go far, you have to really do more than the average. Yes. So I will do like work more and work on your skills, like on your own skills, because thanks to these skills, you will like grow in any industry. And I would say like the emotional intelligence, your mindset, like is the key, because I'm sure like and I don't want to sound full of myself when I say that I am a super achiever or executive, but in reality, I think it's because I built so much that I was able to get where I am today. And if I was like more, I don't know, partying and like not like just like going to my job and like just do like 8 to 5 and then I go home and no, it's not happening. It won't be happening.
The question that comes to my mind that I really am curious about. So you're super nice, you have a bright personality, but I know to have gotten to the place that you are, there probably is like a lion inside. Like there's a fierceness to you that maybe people don't know of. Because, like you said, in order to achieve certain levels of success and to get to a certain level, you have to be willing to work the times when people are clocking out. You have to be willing to work at night, do things that other people are not willing to sacrifice. So from that standpoint, what is the part of Anaïs that basically maybe people don't know? Like for example, with me, I'm a super nice person, but I am crazy competitive. Like I'm really competitive. Like if we're playing basketball, like I want to win. So what's that other side of you that people may not see? Because some of the listeners, they may want to know, like, yeah, we hear the nice side, but there's probably another side that we don't see that some people need to tap into, if that makes sense.
I love that. Yes, of course. Like, I would say of course, I'm kind and nice, but I would say like when I feel disrespect, I really can change the way I am.
Mhm.
And sometimes I think it's also like, as you say, you are very competitive. For me, it's more like I want to prove myself that I can go so far. So everyone who gave me wrong will be like, oh, sure,
Yes.
maybe. Yes, in a way, I don't know. Is it competition also?
Yeah, that's a little bit that's competitive. That's also like trying to, prove them wrong, showing them like I call it like the underdog mentality, showing them like don't count me out because I'm going to figure out a way to be successful and to be victorious. I love that.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is my main drive, and especially now that I really feel that I belong in the cruise industry, because some years ago I was like still doubting myself and like, oh, is it really for me? And but now like I know that I will stay in this industry like for many years.
So what do you like about the cruise and hospitality industry?
What I love is really about people. Like, so when you think about it, the cruise, it's for people to like have fun, to enjoy, to be with friends or family or like having their time. So for me, it's really an industry that drive this, like to connect people, to create a beautiful location for families. Yeah, I would say like that's why I love about the cruise industry. And also because I am a supplier, I would say, for the cruise lines. It's the service I provide to them, because I know at the end of the day, when they have emergencies, it's to please the passengers. And if I mess up, they're gonna be like in trouble with their passengers. So that's why I'm like we did our best we do our best to serve them well.
Yes, yes. It's comprised of relationships, the the cruise industry and the hospitality industry. I can see that it's about making unforgettable moments. That when people show up, you make them feel seen, you make them feel heard, and as much as I travel, I can tell the difference of a well managed hotel, a well managed cruise versus some others. it'll be an experience that you never can forget. So leadership is so very important. And that's why I commend you for leading your company in the way that you are and being that leader that wants excellence in every aspect of what you do. So I really commend you for that, because not every person functions with a level of excellence and making sure that things are the way that they're supposed to be.
For sure.
I'll ask you maybe one or two more questions because I'm really enjoying this conversation. But you all, Anice, she has a busy schedule, and we got to make sure that she is able to continue to dominate her industry. If someone is listening and they feel like they're stuck, they feel like they're underestimated or they're far behind in life, what would you tell them to help them to overcome that? What would you tell them? Maybe something that was within your life that you overcame, a word of encouragement to them.
I would say that don't compare yourself to people. Don't compare yourself with on social media, because like you need to, because this is really like the thing that where we can find ourselves lost, like, and also like I would say don't let society think that there is a certain way to succeed, like, because for example, like you can be single, not having but like succeed in a way, like as long as you're happy, and you can be married at 30 and having 2 kids. Like, it's like, don't compare yourself. It's just like to really like continue to believe in yourself, believe in God, to because for me also it's you will always have the best timing. Like, God is the best of planner. It means that if for example, if at 30 you feel stuck and you're like, oh my God, like I did so wrong, or I feel so bad about myself, it's just like you're gonna have your success and anyway. It may take you like 5 more years, 10. We can see with some leaders, like I know that Oprah Winfrey, for example, she succeeded at 42 years old. Like, of course, like at 20, or some like succeed in this world, like with the influence and social media and stuff at 20, and good for them. But like, for example, some people like makes more time and it's okay. Yes.
Yes, I think that's so important, not comparing yourself. If you put it in God's hands and you trust Him, your story will play out the way that it's supposed to. And I had to learn that even within my own life. I was over 30 before I got married. That's not typical for most men, but I wanted it to be in God's time, and I wanted my life to be unique, like you said, to be authentic. And my story is not like anybody else's. And I'm just kind of like in the last couple of years learning that that's okay, and that's where the value is, that you are unique. So I'm embracing that, and I am so grateful that you joined our podcast. I appreciate your uniqueness, your authenticity, and the way that you carry yourself. Continue to shine, continue to do what you're doing. You have my full support. For those that are listening that perhaps want to follow you and keep up with your story and to see how you're doing, where can they find you, online?
I'm very active on LinkedIn. So my name is Anaïs Habbar. So it's Anais, Habbar, Habbar. And you can also find me on Instagram, but it's more like, pictures. And yeah, that's it. Yes.
Okay.
On my email also, like I have, you can reach me also to my email. I will share with you also after.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll drop it in the comment section or in the caption once we release this podcast. So you all will have all of her social medias. Please go out, follow her. Her life is going to be an inspiration to you all. Thank you all again, everyone that has listened to this podcast. We have enjoyed this conversation. We hope that you have enjoyed this conversation, and we hope that it helps you to master success. So without further ado, we thank you again for joining, and we'll see you in the next one.